Everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. It's true. Everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. Thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for giving me this life without end, for new mercies every day, and for showing me the way. I will clap my hands, stomp my feet, I lift my voice and say, everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. It's true. Thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for giving me this life without end, for new mercies every day, and for showing me the way. I will clap my hands, stomp my feet, I lift my voice and say, everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. It's true. Everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. Thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for giving me this life without end, for new mercies every day, and for showing me the way. I will clap my hands, I will stomp my feet, I will lift my voice and sing. I know that everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. It's true that everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. Oh, everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. Everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. Oh, everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. Everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. Everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. Thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for giving me this life without end, for new mercies every day, and for showing me the way. I will clap my hands, stomp my feet, I lift my voice and say, everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. It's true. Everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you. It's true. Everything that's good, everything that's good, everything that's good comes from you.
we do that on Sunday mornings, and I'm just doing like a million different things while that intro plays on Dagnum that I don't even realize how long it is.
It's only 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, you say that, but 5 minutes, it feels like forever.
Yeah, me and Dad have been talking about getting a 1 minute version of it, 2 minutes.
I mean, when you're running around the whole church service, making sure everything is working,
I don't actually hear the
nothing.
timer. I don't hear the timer anymore. I'm always outside.
Oh, yeah, you are.
In a couple of weeks, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. But, I mean, it's a really great song. I love that song.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a good song. It's a nice song.
Yeah. Well, hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. We hope you guys have been having a good week. I'm back here for today. I came back. We had a holiday. We went off to
Dorset.
I thought it was Dorset. Yeah. We went off to somewhere. There was a beach.
Yes.
There was a cliff. We had to walk along the cliff to get to the beach, and there was a lot of walking. And Mum was exhausted from the walk.
I was exhausted.
I was exhausted. Well, we just sat there and waited for Mum to get up because we could barely get up ourselves.
Yeah, and we saw some other people. We went to
church.
church.
Yeah, we saw Rich and Jackie. We saw most of the Dorset people. I have not been to Dorset Church in over 2 years. Really.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
All the Conway family was together. All sorts of us were in a car.
Sat down in a church.
In a car.
Dagenham, all together as a family.
3 hours. That was fun.
Done that in a while.
We have not done that in a while. Yeah. Well, hello, Desiree, Kadrame, and Mojay, and hello, I think.
This is Pam.
Yes. I don't know who that is.
Right, and if there's anybody else here, please say hello. Hello to you guys too.
How was your week been? We had a great week. I went to Adventure. I went out
my week wasn't that great. just like I went 4 hours ago. I had somebody who's plugging stuff in my mouth. I just had surgery, so that's super fun.
No, but when I'm talking about the week, I mean from
half my week.
No, I mean from last Wednesday to this Wednesday. So
that's been a good week.
Last Friday, I went to a theme park with some people from our church. It's very nice. It's got to see loads of friends.
I officially passed my first year of university, so that's just pretty nice to know. It was nice getting that email. It was just like it wasn't really. It was like a message like you officially passed your first year of uni. You're going on to the second year. I was like, yes. It was like being the X Factor, especially with the people who were just leaving. It was just like, I'm on to the second round. No, that's what it felt like.
Then we lost to Italy.
We lost to Italy. We did.
Oh no,
Italy.
So sad.
But you know what? Like I think my mom said it, and my dad said it. Poonam said it. A bunch of people have said it in all the Tree of Life groups.
We got someone saved that day.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Seeing people saved, like doing all these awesome things with Jesus, they're far more important than a game of kickabout. And as well as that, right? Yeah, kickabout. That's what you say. Because you kick the ball. Yeah. And as well as that. When it comes down to it, we did well. We got into the finals. That's great. That's fantastic. We should be happy with where we get to. Sometimes, in life, we don't make it to the first place. Joeseph, I'm going to talk about him. Right? Yeah. He didn't make it to become Pharaoh, did he? No, he made it to become the second most powerful man in all of Egypt. But he's still happy with that position, and he still realizes that's where God wants to be. And if God calls you to be the second best in a certain area in your life, well, that's fine. The second best is better than the third best, better than the fourth best. But you're still doing really well for your life. I've had points in my life where I've worked my hardest. I worked my hardest for some of my essays, for example, some of the stories that I had to do for my university. I didn't get the top grade. I know who did. And I know that he got a top grade and I didn't, but I could be, I wish I was that guy. I wish I was him again. But no, I'm happy with where I've got. I'm happy with where I'm doing.
I mean,
and you know what? You could be the second best in your class.
Yeah.
But you should still be happy with it.
I mean, if you're trying your best and you're doing something that you know that God wants you to do, that something that's good. Basically.
Yeah. And also, there's just a fact of life. You should never be angry about things you have no control over whatsoever. You really shouldn't. If you had, nobody here could have helped the England team win, right? Okay, there's nothing I could have done that would have forced them to. Is there, Lydia? Is there?
No.
If I just prayed the extra one prayer, well, yeah, nothing I could have done.
Yeah.
But they made it where they made it, and that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's get on to this story.
Football, all right? Because I'm.
Yeah, we don't really watch the football.
Let's talk about Joeseph. All right.
Yeah.
First of all, we're gonna.
It's really weird. I can talk to you face to face.
All
now.
right. Okay.
Sorry, it's been. We would normally do this now. 2 videos, 3 videos.
We probably would.
Yeah, we will probably be getting that next.
Probably next week. I'm gonna see what I can do. All right. So this part 6 is "Oh Brother," right?
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure that Dad meant to say that. I think he just meant to say "Oh Brother" when I said a really bad pun. All right.
But we stole it from Dad.
So,
I wonder what we're talking about today.
I wonder what we're talking about. Cool.
Hi, brother.
Okay. All right.
But firstly, before we start the story, let's say thank you to Free Bible Images for those 3 Bible images. Plus, I think 10 more.
It is. It's 10 more. There's 13 Bible images.
I didn't even count today.
13 Bible images.
Didn't even count.
Yeah. And so we're going to start off.
Yes.
If you remember. Okay.
Last week.
Right.
I think it was last week. Yeah.
Yeah, last week, Joeseph talked about famine and how famine was going to hit the whole of Egypt. But it also didn't just hit Egypt; it hit some of the land surrounding Egypt.
Oh.
And so Jacob and his family have been hit with famine.
Yeah.
So he hears that some super wise guy, was collecting all the grain as they were going through, and they were getting ready for the famine. Egypt had got ready for the famine. All right.
How
and
did
so
they know
they have so much food? They have an abundance of food and grain. And so Jacob goes to his sons. He goes to them. He goes, guys, buy some grain to keep us alive. All right. Because otherwise we're going to die in this famine.
Yeah. But Jacob actually wouldn't let Joseph's youngest brother, Benjamin, go with them because he feared that harm would come to him. I mean, that was his last child from his, I think, his favorite wife.
Yeah, we all know about that.
Yes, you know about that. Do you want me to do it, Adam?
All right, if you can do it, because I'm
click
still
anywhere.
A little numb.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so we know that Joeseph was the cool guy that Jacob was talking about. And he was in charge of selling grain. That's what he did for the next 7 years. And the brothers went to him.
Yeah, so Egypt had so much grain. Joeseph had done so well that they weren't just starving. They were the only people that had grain when nobody else in all the land surrounding had it. So they started selling it off to other people. That's pretty wise. That's pretty smart.
So much that
a lot of people. Somebody yesterday tried to tell me that our government today is the worst government in history. And I was like, all right. I want to compare this to something. So some of you guys might know that our government, right? They bought loads of different, they bought all the different COVID shots. Did you know that, Lydia? And they're selling them to other countries. So they're making money in this whole thing. And you might think that's really bad, but I think that's really wise of them because they're using that money to help, us as a country, to help them build us up. That's really great. It's fantastic. And so that's what Joseph's doing. He's using money. He's using his head to try and help Egypt become a better country because that's the country he works for. That's the country he's second in charge of.
So when the brothers arrived, they bowed down to him. Now, that reminds me of something. Go back to the first story we did. No, was it the second?
I think it was the second one involving Joeseph.
The first or the second?
Yeah.
Joeseph had a dream.
He had a dream.
Yeah. And do you remember what that dream was?
I was going to start quoting Martin Luther King Jr., but I feel like it's not that.
No. For some reason it isn't.
That dream that the world united. No. Okay, cool.
He dreamed that stars were bowing down
All right.
to him.
Oh. So stars are bowing down to him. Well, yes, I believe you're right. Yep. And sheaves of grain are bowing down to him.
Sheaves of grain.
Yep.
Hello, Karis.
Hello. I thought Karis has said hello, Karis. So I assume somebody's saying hello to Karis.
That is from
using
Hickmot's
account.
It's
the brain power right now. Right. Okay.
So Joseph
Yeah, so
brothers.
Yeah, his brothers arrived. Joseph's like, I can't see this guy. Yeah. But as you remember, what did I say? Joseph had to shave his face.
He had to change.
Right? And he had to wear makeup.
Probably been about 10 years.
Yeah. So he had to also wear makeup as well.
Yeah.
And also, there's a little thing. This is a little thing, man. If you don't expect to see somebody, right, you won't see it. There's a great story Dad has where he went to pick up Dwayne Sheriff. And Dwayne Sheriff was having dinner with somebody. Right? And this guy goes up, I've heard about you. You're a great guy. And Dad's like, I can't recognize him. Who's Andrew Womack he was talking. And he didn't realize it till the guy said, Hi, I'm Andrew. We met before. And he just didn't, because he didn't expect to see Andrew in the middle of London having dinner with Dwayne Sheriff like that. You know?
I mean, you also think about it's probably been around 10 years or even more. Probably about 17 years now. It's been 7 years of famine. I think I look a bit different 17
Joseph's
years
got
ago.
a little Egyptian. He probably looks Egyptian as well. He's got
I look different from 17 years ago.
You probably do. You know what? I think I look different from 17-year-old me. So Joseph was 17.
17 years ago.
Oh yeah. But also, so Joseph's about 34, 35. Right? Okay. I'm 25 this next month. 25. Right. If you look at a picture of 17-year-old me, we look very different. Yeah. And not just because of our bellies.
I was cleaning my room and I found an old picture full of Dad's picture, full of Ben, my dad, when he was a teenager. Yeah. And he had long hair and it was so weird.
It is weird looking at Dad. It's like my age. Weird. I've got loads of pictures of Dad at my age.
But I mean, people change. So he pretended not to know them. They didn't know
find some
who
pictures
he was.
of your parents from 17 years ago, and you'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he asked, "Where are you from?"
Right, and so they go, "We're from the land of Canaan."
And Joseph said to that, of course.
He's like, "Yep, no, you're spies."
Spies, I tell you, spies.
He went, "I spy with my little eye some spies." Right. And they're like, no, we're not spies. We're not spies. We're just servants, all right, simply come to buy food. We're all brothers of the same family. Our youngest brother is back in Canaan, all right? And
you are spies.
Like, no,
you're spies. You're spies.
Right, yeah, that's it. You're spies.
I don't care.
Definitely spies.
Yeah. Okay. Right. You're spies. You are spies.
And he's like, yeah, so Joseph goes, I swear by the life of Pharaoh that you will never leave Egypt unless your youngest brother comes here. One of you must go and get your brother. I'll keep the rest here in prison. Then we'll find out whether or not your story is true.
So, Joeseph actually put them in prison for 3 days.
I mean, 3 days compared to what? At least 2 years, possibly more than 2 years.
Selling someone as a slave?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yes. Shouldn't be trying to get vengeance on your siblings.
No, not.
Okay. Yeah.
We love each other.
Sure. Right.
Yeah, siblings should love
And so
each other.
on the third day,
Joseph said to them, I am a God-fearing man. Do as I say, and you shall live.
And he decides to change his mind. So he goes, one of you will stay at the prison, and the rest may go back home with grain, but you must bring your younger brother back here to me to prove the eternal truth. So the brothers agreed. The brothers spoke about themselves. They said, we're being punished because of what we did to Joseph long ago. We saw his anguish when he pleaded for his life, but we wouldn't listen. That's why we're in this trouble.
Mm-hmm. And now, Reuben, if we remember from a couple weeks ago, again, Reuben actually said not to do this.
Yeah.
So, Reuben told them, didn't I tell you not to sin against the boy?
I don't think he said it like that. I think it was a little bit more, he's like, this is what we get. All right, and this is what we get, and it's your fault.
Yes, but no, you didn't listen. Now we have to answer for his blood.
Yeah, as you guys know, right? If you have a sibling, you'll generally pin the blame on them when something goes bad.
No, never.
You do that to me all the time.
Never.
It's like something breaks in this office, and it's just like suddenly I get a phone call going, "Well, why did something break?" And I'm like, "What? I
would never do that."
Okay.
It was Karis saying hello.
It was Karis who broke everything? Wow, okay, you're just shifting the blame on everything. Right, okay. For some reason, there's a...
Yes. I love stuff.
I'm definitely not having a stroke right now. I'm just reading what was said. Okay.
Yes.
So, they did not know that Joseph could understand all they had been saying. So they've been speaking to him through an interpreter.
Yes.
All right. And so Joseph, pretty good at speaking Egyptian. So they're there speaking like.
Yeah, it's been about.
I guess an early variant of Hebrew, Canaanite.
Maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Right. We don't know exactly what language.
He's been there for a long time, so he now speaks their language. He's probably got an accent.
He could probably do it. You know what? Yeah. I just have to be in America for 3 months. 3 months.
Oh, when Adam came back, he had an American accent.
It
was so weird.
I'm from Indiana. I'm from Indiana. Right. It was great.
No.
It was great.
No.
I go to Texas and just like, Alabama.
So, Joseph actually turned away from them after hearing this, and he actually wept.
Yeah. Because he couldn't keep them.
So, but when he regained his composure, when he stopped weeping,
it's like, you know what? I wiped my eyes quickly do my eye makeup because the Egyptians wore their eye makeup.
It was so weird that eye makeup.
Okay.
So he chose Simeon.
Simeon.
Simon.
Just
Same thing.
Simeon's a very different name. Yeah. And had him tied up right before the eyes. I think if I'm right, Simeon was the one who said, "Let's sell him."
Yes.
You know, so I feel like it's a little bit more justified, but still, don't take revenge on your siblings.
Do not put your siblings in prison.
Yeah, don't put your siblings in prison unless they did something really, really wrong.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Like selling someone.
And so Joseph ordered his servants to fill. Yes. Okay. Maybe that's valuable.
Okay.
So Joseph ordered his servants to fill the men's sacks with grain. He also gave them supplies for the journey home, and in secret he put each of their payment at the top of their sack. Okay, that's pretty nice. Yeah. And the brothers set off back to Canaan.
Okay. When they stopped for the night, because it was a long journey, they discovered the money on top of their sacks, and they weren't very happy about it.
Yeah, they're just like, what has God done to us? Now it looks like we've stolen stuff. Now we've stolen this grain.
I mean, that guy put us in prison
for looking like spies.
Yes, thank
you. They weren't even doing anything. They just looked. You know what? I get stopped at airports all the time.
I do.
You know that? I get stopped at airports. So I go to America a lot. Some of you might know this. And when I go to America, they generally assume that I have smuggled illegal substances to England. And so they check my bag and they keep me in a little room and they do a little swab of sometimes the inside of my mouth, sometimes they swab of my hand or my sweat, because they just want to make sure that I'm actually doing something right. And I'm just like, no, I belong here. I'm a citizen of this country.
Yeah. But,
But they're like that.
Now they have their gold. So they've basically stolen, and they that's what they think. And if that's what Joseph did, and they thought that they were spies, what are they going to do when...
Yeah, well, it turns out they didn't even pay for the food they got. So, has anybody had that where you've gone somewhere and you forgot to pay?
No.
You forgot to pay.
Well, oh, wait. Oh, wait, no.
No, you can't talk about the other day. No, I've had that before. I've gone to the shops. I forgot to pay. I'll go back to the shops. I'm really sorry. I forgot to pay. For everything. And I sort it out. But no, it's happened to me before.
Right. Okay. No. I don't.
It probably has happened. You probably just can't remember.
It's too tiny.
Okay. And so they get home and they tell Jacob everything.
Yeah.
And they go. And Jacob's just like, what? No, you have the money as well. But you're robbing me of my children. He said, if you go back, Benjamin will be gone as well. Because Joseph's gone and Simeon's gone, and now you want to take Benjamin too. Everything is going against Benjamin.
Why are you taking my children?
Egypt. His brother Joseph is dead, and he is all I have left. And that's where we're going to end the story. All right, stuff happens later, but we're going to talk about that next week. Right? And I want to talk about something really important in this story. Something that I think really is important involving Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, don't put your brothers in prison.
No,
really,
not that.
Really important thing to remember.
Right, you know what? You can put me in prison if I do something bad. Okay, I think the most important.
We have that as video evidence.
On video now. Right. I think the most important thing we can learn from that whole story isn't about so much about Joseph. It's about Joseph's brothers and Joseph's dad, because they're constantly worrying that things are going to go against them. They only go out to Egypt because Jacob's afraid that God's not going to provide for him, that God's not going to help him. But we know from the past that Jacob should know better than this.
Yeah.
right? This is the Jacob who went toe to toe with God one time. This is the Jacob who, he worked hard. He had the birthright. God provided for him when he had nothing else that he could do. God provided for him when Esau went to him and said, "Here, have all the people that are dying." Well, that's fine. God provided for him when he had all the speckled sheep.
Yeah, I mean, his sheep doubled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were all healthy by the end of it.
When is Heal the Nations?
All right. Well, you have to go to, I think you can put up a look.
Heal the Nations is in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's on the 4th of August to the 7th of August. And if you want to sign up, you need to go to, do you have the thing there? Is it there?
No. Yeah. We'll keep that up. Okay.
I believe, if I'm correct, there might not be any tickets left.
No.
I think if there is very few. I remember hearing that there were very, very few tickets.
Yeah. But I mean, like what you were saying, Adam. I've totally forgotten.
Yeah, I was talking about how all the brothers need to stop believing that God was on their side and God was helping them throughout different things. Yeah. And they really just didn't. Wow. So we have, just to go through Hill Nations, we have 178 that have signed up, and there's 220, and that's including the children. If you have children or you're a child, you have to sign up as well.
Yes. Right. Or even babies have to be registered.
Yes, because we need to know.
Yes, we need to know exactly.
And I think that's just for the first night. Different people have signed up for different nights.
Yes.
Yeah. So and that's the first night. That's the Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about Wednesday nights.
They're the shortest amount.
Generally less people book for the first evening. Okay.
It's normally Saturday.
Okay. Normally Saturday. I am 100% sure that Saturday and Friday have maybe if they have tickets left, it's going to be about less than 10.
Yes. So you really want to register?
Because I know so many people who signed up for Saturday night.
We are keeping that. We are keeping that
Saturday morning. There's no Saturday night service. Yeah.
If your parents haven't registered, remind them to register. Please.
Yeah, remind them to register quickly.
And say it's every single child, every single person.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. We're talking about basically that God provide and this whole thing, but they had the money back in their bags. They had extra grain. They're not sitting there going, "Oh wow, God's provided for me," which is what they should have done. That's what they should have thought is, "Oh wow, this is the generosity of the Lord helping me out, providing." No, they're sitting there going, "Well, I can't believe it. We accidentally stole." They didn't even think about it. It was like, who could have put the money in my sack? That's what they should have thought, is who put the money back into my sack. If I paid for something and somebody put the money into the bag of the stuff I paid for, my money back to me, just to give it back to me, I wouldn't be sitting there going, "Wow, oh my goodness, I've stolen from." I'd be sitting there going, "The money that I paid with is back in my bag. They gave that to me. They're being so nice." I probably would ask them about it, maybe, but if I was a day's journey away from them, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably realize, look, that's them blessing.
When they come back to get the brother, that's when I would probably do it.
But they didn't think like that. No, they just immediately went into fear.
That's something that we need to think about.
Yeah.
When we declare things and we have a mindset of bad stuff. Bad stuff's gonna happen. We aren't gonna get our fruit from the.
Well, I mean, they end up getting good stuff anyway.
Yeah, but I mean,
but we need to realize when God is blessing us, really.
Yes, what we declare, what we think, happens.
Yep.
So if we declare good stuff, we will get fruit. But if we keep declaring bad stuff, if we keep saying, "Oh, we'll never get there, we'll fail," you're not gonna get there. If you think that you'll fail, then I
remember I was chatting to Mom recently about a story from years ago, and this lady, she wanted to have this really particular job that she wanted. None of you can relate to this because wanting a job is not something that you guys want yet. But it might not be a job. It might be something else. So
toy.
Yeah.
Or getting first in your class.
But as I was praying for her, God said, "I've opened up about 50 different jobs for this woman." And I started listing the jobs that God had opened up for her. And she was like, man, how do you know about all these? And I said, because God opened up all these jobs. Just because it wasn't the exact job you wanted doesn't mean it wasn't the hand of God. And I said, you got to realize that God is already blessing you, and you got to take one of these opportunities because God is going to make you grow through them. And so, you know, we often have blessings given to us in our lives. We often do.
Last week we were talking about how blessings and doors can open up to us from people that we may not like.
Yeah.
I think it was last week. It could have been.
Yeah, no, it was because the cupbearer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, Joseph must have really looked at that cupbearer and I can't believe that guy.
Yeah.
You know, but
I mean, we have to always be ready for a door to open.
Mm-hmm.
If we think that a door isn't going to open, when it opens up, we won't recognize it. Like the brothers didn't recognize Jacob. They didn't recognize the blessing that they got.
Man,
all they thought was...
We hear so many people tell us, you know, when has God ever helped me? When has God ever blessed me? But the truth is, God's blessed you so many times. You know, the fact you're standing here breathing, you know, there's so many things that God has blessed you with. You just need to realize all the blessings He's given you, and that it's a blessing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's just something to think about.
Yes, and that's generally what these are all about. We want you guys to think about the good things, right, that we can learn from these Bible stories. And really, this is what Jacob should have been like. He should have been like, man, this guy in Egypt, he just loves our family. He's given us money. He's given us the money back. For free. He's given us extra grain for free. Man, he just wants me to succeed. He wants me to grow.
I mean, he filled those bags.
Instead, he's like, no, if we said Benjamin there, Benjamin's going to die.
Yeah, if we go back, or, I mean, they're literally thinking about leaving their brother there to die. The prisons there for people who aren't Egyptians aren't good.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, Joseph went to prison. He knows what it's like. But you got to realize, you know, if God is blessing you, you got to realize that is a blessing. You know, it could not be. It could be something else. It could be, that somebody you didn't even like in your class is saying hello and being nice to you in school, and you're just like, I don't want to talk to them. But you know, God is probably trying to just soften their heart, opening a door for them. You know, it could be that God's given you a way to bless somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, I've had plenty of times that God's like, I want you to bless this person. And I'm just like, I don't want to bless that person. I don't want to bless them. Right. But in blessing them, something good's happened to me. You know, God used that to increase me. And so, yeah, you guys have to just look around and be like, I know when God's trying to bless me and God's trying to bless me.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, another thing to think about is do help other people, but don't help other people.
Yes, don't
so
help
that
people
you'll get a blessing.
To get a blessing. Right. Okay.
Sorry.
So we're gonna.
That's how we're gonna.
We're gonna end it there.
We've got a couple.
We've just discussed Heal the Nations. Somebody brought it up.
I can quickly show you that.
Right. We've got loads of people talking to Heal the Nations.
We also have Benjamin Conway speaking tonight.
We do.
8 p.m. Wednesday.
Conway.
Tree.church/YouTube.
Yes.
Tree.church/Facebook Live, I think.
Yep. If you want to book for church, you need to go on tree.church/calendar.
Yes.
Right. Please book your tickets for church. We have loads of stuff. We have loads of churches available. You can see them all on the calendar. If you want to click the like button,
if you are
and you
on
can
YouTube,
click
please.
Share and subscribe as well. That'd be fantastic.
As long as your parents let you.
Cool. And you'll also hear when we have new videos.
Yes.
Cool.
I think we don't have. Oh yeah. There.
Subscribe. We do have a subscribe symbol.
Subscribe.
Right.
Okay.
And then on Sunday we'll have a great service. Everything's going to go.
Yeah. I think next week might be our last part of The Dreamer. So tune in.
You might be right. I think it's either next week or
4:30 British Standard Time on a Wednesday every single week.
Yep.
Apart from Heal the Nations week.
Yeah, Heal the Nations. We're not
working.
doing a story folder at 4:30 on Wednesday.
No.
Right.
No.
Okay. So see you guys there. Register because we need to know how many children they're going to be, and we're really excited to run combinations.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not
We
exhausted.
can't.
I've pre-booked a massage.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm getting ready. You know,
That's nice.
It's gonna be exhausting. I'm just gonna let somebody. Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, we will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Cool.
We hope you all have a good week.
Pray for them first, don't we?
Oh yeah, totally forgot. If you have any prayer requests, please put them in.
Cool.
I'm just gonna,
I'm just gonna pray for you guys right now that as we go into our week, all right, that God just reveals to us the blessings He's giving to us this week. He reveals to us even if it's just a little thing, He's gonna reveal that that's from Him, just showing us love, and that we just receive those blessings. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen.
Cool. So nobody's got any prayer requests. I'm going to pray for my teeth at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's just speaking health into my teeth at the moment. Because they're pretty, I got to have actual surgery, which I'm totally afraid of.
If you are watching, please pray for Adam.
Yeah.
When 2 or more people declare or believe, that will happen.
Yes.
Your prayers will be.
Yep. Pray for a restoration and a straightening and other things. Right, cool. In the name of Jesus. That was by Nathaniel. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, we hope you all have a good week.